Natasha, she will be displaying feats of both numerical and technological dexterity, as Natasha is in charge of the all-important bidding sequences we will see on screen beside me here. The astute among you will know by now that Louis MacDonald is my name, and it's an absolute pleasure to be conducting proceedings, but more simply here in the capacity to guide you good folk on your journey to ownership. Now, bidders and buyers throughout the campaign, our lead agent, Mr. Jayden King, he will have been very diligent in furnishing you with documentation which will aid you in your purchasing decision here this afternoon. Among that documentation, we will have supplied you with a copy of the Real Estate Authority's approved guide to sale and purchase agreements. We will also have supplied you with a copy of the auction terms and particulars from which we work, and to those terms and particulars I shall take you now, good folk, as we run through the conduct of auction. It will come as no surprise to you that our owners will offer up the property subject to that confidential written reserve price. Subject to that reserve price being reached, I'm permitted to sell the property to the highest bidder among you. Our owners will have granted me that exclusive right as the auctioneer to place bids on their behalf. That is what we refer to as the vendor bid. Any vendor bids I do place will be clearly identified to you as such. Ironically, I shall use the term vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place will only ever occur well below that reserve price where the property is clearly not for sale. Now, bidders and buyers, as auctioneer, I may execute my right to refuse a bid if I do not deem it to be in the best interests of our owners. If a dispute during the bidding happens to arise, I shall simply arbitrate that dispute. Alas, I shall be your numerical conductor throughout the sweet symphony of the bidding. Follow my lead along to the grand finale of the call, which will be signified by the percussive beat of my gavel coming down the rostrum like so. If you so happen to find yourself in that very fortunate position of holding that highest bid, well, congratulations. At such a point you shall be deemed to be our purchaser. Your obligations are therefore twofold. Sign your name on the memorandum of contract and pay a deposit of an easy 10% of the purchase price. Bidders and buyers, at this juncture it would be ample if you do have any questions pertaining to the conduct of auction. Jolly good, I shall take from your silence that you're as comfortable with these terms as I am, as we look towards our offering of today's proceedings, brought to the rostrum by Mr. Jayden King. He brings for your consideration the 54A Keyte Street of Kensington, more formally described as an estate in freehold, enveloping a some 373 square metres of prime Kensington terra firma, being Lot 2, deposit plan 198927, fully contained and described on that record of title volume NA126B folio 222 of the North Auckland Land Registry. Vacant possession, well, it is an offer on that settlement date described as 15 working days after the date of this agreement. The offering here, the epitome of the lock and leave lifestyle, constructed of low maintenance materials and equally positioned on a manageable section, thoughtfully configured to capture the sun, providing that all desired, that light, that bright and that spacious feel. Set back off the road, offering privacy and designed to accommodate ample parking. The home itself featuring the trinity of well-appointed bedrooms, along with the practicality of the internal access garaging. Spread over one level, offering that ease of living, that ease of lifestyle. The open plan layout that further enhances that sense of space, allowing natural light to effortlessly fill throughout the home. The addition of the new flooring throughout, rejuvenating the feel, together with the neutral decor serving as that blank canvas to allow you to add your own sense of personal flair. Located in the ever-popular suburb of Kensington, where amenities are simply within walking distance. This offering is simply what could be described as bulletproof real estate, as I look down the barrel now to who fires that first shot for ownership. Bidders and buyers, I'm simply in your hands as I look for that opening bid, that fair place to start. Give you cheap 3 chances and 3 chances alone to register your cash and unconditional interest. First call. Opening bid, opening offer, where's that number to be? Second call. Third and final opportunity, not here to delay the ambitions of those outside the room or get in their way in any way. Possibly a little shy today, Jayden. It seems that they'd rather speak to you than me, but I cannot blame them for a moment. Pass that into your capable hands. But I can announce that the property is now priced at $579,000. Obviously good buying there in Kensington for a wonderful lock of leaf at 579,000. Interest, speak to Jayden King. That concludes our auction here today at EVES. Thank you for your attendance, and I wish you many, many happy memories as you search for your new abode. Good afternoon.